This is Monte with a message. Follow me as I drop knowledge and examine thoughts and experience from a man's perspective, where we talk in facts, not feelings. Let's get into it. Today's message, fellas, let's talk about attraction, specifically your ability as a man to attract women. If you want to attract women, simply act like a man. It really is that simple. This doesn't mean that you'll attract every woman you want every single time. You will have success, but there will be exceptions because some women may not be equipped to receive a man looking for a woman, no matter what you do or don't do. What we don't have to do, I can tell you this, is not go around peacocking and trying too hard and coming on too strong. There are times where those actions might work, but generally they are not necessary. Now, you will still have to shoot your shot because you can't win the game if you ain't in it. And you also have to laser focus on your target like a lion in the hunt. To break it down from a physiological, masculine, predisposition, evolutionary type perspective, think of this. Men, we have this magic substance flowing through our body called testosterone that is designed to help you attract women. Kings, look, you were already born with all the superpowers you need. Use your God-given abilities to your advantage. Never forget this. Women love men for the reasons that make us different. Women love masculine men, otherwise they'd be with a woman. Now, some do, but those aren't generally the ones that you're looking for anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll give you an example. Women love men with beards, strong hands, deep voices, broad shoulders, and the way we smell. That's why they always want to wear our t-shirts to bed. And that's not even it's not scratching the surface of what draws women to men. Those are just some things. Now let's talk about what doesn't work. I'm gonna give you a major don't. Don't be desperate or thirsty. There is nothing that turns a woman off like a man who reeks of desperation. So just play it cool. What often works is just being confident. But there are nuances to being confident that will get you the woman you want. You really have to have the attitude that you're going to be okay if she gets on your program or she doesn't. But it would be in her best interest if she did. That's what you have to tell her. You have to show her that. You don't have to sell her on the stake, so to speak, just yet. And that means the possibility of taking her off the market for a long-term or exclusive relationship. That's the stake. You don't have to do that yet. You just have to sell her on the sizzle. The sizzle is what her life could be like with you in it. Now let's look at a few do's. First, number one, communicate like a man. Look a woman in her eyes when you're talking to her. Look at her like you're searching for her soul in her eyes. Look her so deep into her eyes that you make her blush. She doesn't know what to do. What you just did was show her you can have that she can have your undivided attention. Number two, take the lead. Let me say that again. Take the lead. Women can be a boss babe at work and strike fear at those who work with them or work for them. But watch what happens when a dominant, decisive, and assertive man takes the lead in their life. They settle into their natural roles as women. Just watch it. On being decisive, women generally don't like to make decisions, especially if there is a man in their life. And I'm talking about something as simple as, what are we going to eat for dinner? Try this. It's really interesting. It needs to be said, though, that over time, men have cowered into positions of acquiescing to women, giving them what they want so they can continue to gain the opportunity or the possibility for intimate relations, or just for their attention or association. Now this will get you put in the friend zone with no way of getting out. So Don't, in other words, don't always give them what they want or do what they say. That's not our natural roles. And here's an important thing too. Don't wait for instructions from a woman. As a man, you give the directions. Now, hear me out. Don't take that as me saying give orders. And this is for the women listening. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm doing is advising men to make a damn decision when it needs to be made. Not, quote, I don't know. What do you think? End quote. Make a decision. Take the lead. Number 3, take care of your responsibilities. And you don't have to, this is without the need to brag about it. If you take care of your mom, let her know that you have things going on that you have to take care of as a man. If you tutor some kids or mentor some kids to do volunteer work, do that. What that does is just show that, you're not just all, that you have substance, that you have things that you care about or that you're passionate about, and that you have compassion. That goes a long way. Number 4, be dependable. Do what you say you're gonna do. Many men win by being the guy that answers the phone when they call. And I'm talking about for whatever, like let's say they need a light bulb changed or they have a flat tire and she calls you. That gets you a lot of favor. Number 5, be consistent. Not many things get you the outcomes you want like consistency. It's like a drug to women. Let me give you another thing right here. This is the number 6. Get you a simple toolkit or a toolbox. Let her know you know how to fix stuff. This might as well be a magic wand, fellas. Let the ladies know you can help change the smoke detector battery, or change her air filter, or install a ceiling fan, or replace a light bulb. None of these things really need specialized tools, but just the fact that you can flex them and let her know that you have them will make her put a bookmark in her head with your name on it and allow you the opportunity for another visit. Watch the supreme satisfaction as she can't stop thanking you for putting her IKEA bookshelf together. Lastly, here's a pro tip, fellas. If you're a single man, this is your secret weapon. Female acquaintances. Nothing attracts a woman like displaying that you are desirable to other women. Take an attractive woman you're not interested in, at least for the moment anyway. Take her out for a drink and watch as other women look your way with interest. What's funny is this scenario can work in the reverse as well, meaning that the woman that may begin, maybe the woman that you're with, she might begin to show interest as well, whereas she was the bait at first and now she's the catch. I hope this message found you well. Let me know in the comments what you do to attract women. Hit the like button and the subscribe button for more facts, not feelings. Till next time.